this is Justin Bob 100 here, and today I am going to be reviewing Pluvitearth, I think, by Black Cop 123. So let us begin. I've seen this level as a level of the week submission quite a few times. Yeah, I've played it a lot. So I already have an idea of what I'm gonna say, but I do play the level before I review it, so I actually am not doing it completely blind, because that would be horrible. All right, so let's see. I don't know why so many people start off their levels by saying the title of the level. I don't know. I don't have I ever done that? Maybe for like gimmick levels, like fakes and quizzes, but well, no, I actually used to do that. Never mind. I cannot judge. Anyway, yeah. It's the problem. There's clouds in layer 2 and birds in layer 3. So wait, the birds are behind the clouds? I'm confused. Maybe you should put the clouds in layer 3 and then the birds in layer 2. And I see this is kind of like meteor themed, but later on in the level there really aren't any meteors. So I don't know. Now I'm talking too much. Alright, so you make the player go down here. I used to do this a lot in my levels, like make there be an item in a certain path to mix it up. And it's kind of nice, but there has to be a point to you doing that. Like, this feels a little bit pointless and uninteresting, just going down here. Maybe make there be more obstacles, or make it less of just, like, falling, and you know what I mean. Mix it up a little. Don't just, like, make the player go another direction to just make them go another direction. Or just put the item right here, either way. Alright, I have a little, okay. I think that's supposed to be fire, but if it was supposed to be lava, I would make the top lighter and the bottom darker. But I do the same for fire. I make the middle lighter, as you should. So that's fine. Just a little too much yellow, though, for me. I don't know. Oh, and gameplay-wise, this section, I don't know. Maybe put some vanishes or do a little bit more. And wait, what the heck? Is that a cloud there? Why is there a cloud in layer 1? Dude, get rid of that. Or that's layer 0, actually. Okay. Oh, this is actually a glitch. You can glitch this and get stuck. If you, yeah, you see that? I can get stuck. Fix that up. And the water looks a little sloppy. I've never been a huge fan of the put a bunch of little hues of water kind of strands, but it doesn't really matter. I shouldn't be nitpicking art. Also, I don't really like this section. It's a little too... I've never liked this. I didn't like it in Smog. I don't like it in other levels either. It's just... I don't know, it's just kind of boring. It doesn't really take skill either. I don't know, it just kind of slows you down. So I'd change it up a bit. Some flowers. Alright, fast section. Kind of bothered by this section because you put like a random thing of arrows going the other direction, but you're really not affected that much based on the speed you're going. So maybe put some of these, like more of these arrows facing this way with water, so you're actually required to hit the ceiling, which like when the arrows are going this way on the floor, like backwards, make the ceiling going the other way, but have the arrows on the ground above them have water, so you have to do it, if that makes any sense. Okay? Well, this looks kind of familiar to a level I've seen. Well, I don't know. Levels are all similar. I mean, you can't, like, point fingers and it's like, oh, that's copied from that. I'm gonna run out of time, so... You know what? I'm just gonna go back to here. I'm gonna do a funny transition now. Alrighty, well that didn't take too long to get back here. Okay, so I noticed that, well, I just noticed it, that the time is actually pretty low. Honestly, I don't like low time limits on just normal levels. I mean, this isn't like a tough level. It's just kind of a normal racing level. I don't know, because people will chat in races, so I don't know. It can be a little annoying having such a low time limit. And sometimes I'll just slap a zero time on my level. Just screw it. I don't want to worry about that. I don't really get why this is like erased out. I mean, I don't know. You can kind of see the background there. Uh, for a lot of these sections, it seems like you can go through them pretty quick. I wouldn't mind this if it was like set up like the whole level is mainly a speed level, but it's not. I don't know. Down arrows kind of bother me because there's really no point to putting them there. If, like, okay, nobody's actually gonna hit those arrows, so I just make them up arrows. I mean, just make it more convenient. Oh Jesus, this is just gonna be a pet peeve art thing. You can't put the sun in front of the clouds. That's not possible because the sun is actually behind. Like the sun is in space and the clouds are within the atmosphere. So sorry, I just kind of I don't know. I don't even like putting clouds right next to a sun in the background. I don't know. Okay, that is an odd tree, sir. Jeez, I haven't been talking much about the gameplay because it's relatively simple. It's almost like all-time best style gameplay where it's just like meant to be simple. I don't know. It's kind of a weird tree. I don't really know what's going on. It kind of, oh geez. It's like it's got the gray trunk kind of thing like an MF Dom tree and it kind of looks like one on the side here, but it's not. So I don't know. And also the blockage here kind of looks weird with the basic block and the vanish block. Alright, who's been playing my levels lately? This looks pretty similar to that one section, Heaven and Hell, but... or Hell to Heaven. Whatever. I don't care. It doesn't really matter. Ooh, a cave. Okay. Jeez, this is everything. Oh my god, I'm running out of time again. Okay. Well, this level's impossible to review, so I'm just gonna scroll through it. Alright, so it's like incorporating a bunch of different things. Like, I guess this is a cave now? There's like water and fire and grass earlier. So it's kind of just like a randomness level, I guess. Okay. So you give a unlimited item, even though it doesn't really matter because they're just gonna fall down here and not be able to go back anyway. Ooh, you require a glitch. Not a huge fan of that. I'd remove that. Just kind of unnecessary. Water, it doesn't look bad. I'm not gonna care. I kind of like what you did with the safety nets, though. You make them look like more of a threat. I don't know, it almost looks like a dusty kind of cobweb thing. It's kind of threatening look. I don't know. I like that. Oh, I really like this. This is good platforming right here. The player is required to go up here, and then jump to here, do this maneuverability. I like that. I think that's good. You need to do more of that gameplay, though. Make there be, like, an actual, set style. If you're gonna make it just a speed fest the whole way through, make it a speed west fest mainly the whole way through. But if it's just for, like, one section, just kind of do it for that section and move on. I don't know, the alternating's a little odd, but whatever. You got fire and then tulips right next to it. Uh, Unnecessary super jump section. I don't know. I only like super jump sections like that if it's like a trap from you missing a jump. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like super jumping in levels. It just slows it down. I don't know. Kind of a weird vine, but whatever. Boom, boom. You go over here. You give another item block, but this time it's like, oh, wait. So the multi-item block was not required, but the single item block is required. Make that multi-item, dude. Okay, easy happy block. Sometimes people just throw in happy blocks. I don't really understand why. Like, maybe if it's like a rewarding section, but sometimes it's just kind of random for me. I don't know. But, okay, you hit that. You go through there. I kind of like that. Looks like something I would do, so I kind of like it. You go up here. Okay. So the water seems to be coming from nowhere. That's pet peeve. You can kind of just walk through this. I'd raise the ceiling and make this like a legitimate jump and make it longer. Okay, this is really odd. Some people don't have good enough acceleration for that or jump. I think that's actually a jump thing. I don't know, that's kind of weird. I feel like, oh, you could have done something here. Like, have there be a bunch of water and you had to kind of maneuver around to get up there. It's awesome. You should do that. Alright, that is a horrible idea right there. Somebody just speeds through and falls in there. Like, what are they gonna do? Is that a fake? I can't tell if that's, like, legitimate or not. Maybe it's one of those, like, trick things where you think it's gonna get you trapped, but it doesn't. I don't know. Either if it is, if it isn't, get rid of it, okay? Oh, in Ramjet's Under the Sea, there's something like that, like at the end. It always pissed me off when I fell in there for, I don't know how. I must really suck if I fall in there. More than once. Some birds in the background. I used to do V-birds too. They're not bad if they're not overused. I don't know. Geez, I've been talking about art a lot. But really, gameplay-wise, I just keep mixing it up. Make it interesting all the time. It feels like you got better near the end, but in the beginning, you were kind of struggling with what this was supposed to be. Which, I don't know. Just seems a little bit too all over the place for me. It needs to feel like a set gameplay style. But yeah, this is going on for too long, so yeah, just edit it a bit and you will find yourself a nice level of the week bubble set shipped to you by yours truly, not Jigman. And, adios.